to It's Your Girl, Nikki the STEM. It's just me today, guys. But as y'all can see from the title, I'm getting ready to tell you my story time on how I ended up here in Arizona. So get your snacks, get your tissues, get your drink, get your wine, get your tea, get whatever you need to sit through this motherfucking story, cause here we go. I'm getting ready to tell you how I ended up here right after this. Okay, boss. That's me. And that's me. And that's her. And that's her. And that's me.
We got Nikki the STEM, Lexi Peaches, little Kayla, plus another surprise. You gotta wait for it later. Wait for it later. Wait for it later. That's me. We got Nikki the STEM, Lexi Peaches, little Kayla, plus another surprise. You gotta wait for it later. Wait for it later. Wait for it later. Plus another surprise. You gotta wait for it later.
I am Nikki the STEM. My wife is Big Lexi. I've got two beautiful daughters, which are Peaches and Kayla, and Lexi and I have a son together, and that is my junior, and his name is Nicholas. He's named after him, Mommy, Nikki. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and see what we all about. Go watch some old videos. You like me, then you like us. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you share our videos because we lit. And I'm pretty sure we're the realest couple out here in this thing, in this LBGT community. We do post notifications at the end of every video just to make sure that, you know, we want to recognize everybody who recognizes us. And we just want to let you guys know that we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And so in order to get your post notification shout out at the end of the video, you got to number 1, make sure you go over there to that little red box and click that subscribe button, okay? Number 2, make sure you hit that bell so that you can be notified every single time we post another lit ass episode, okay? And number 3, make sure you go down to the comment section. In order to get to the comment section, you got to scroll all the way down. That's right, all the way down. Go past the description, go past all those videos, and bam, there it is, the comment section. Make sure you comment done so that you can have your opportunity at a post notification shout out. What? Post notification shout out. And we do that at the end of every video because we love y'all. We appreciate y'all and thank y'all so freaking much. We also have a Patreon account where you guys can go over and support us and help us out and follow us on Patreon. You guys, it really helps us out when you guys like, comment, and share, and you know, just interact with us. I am in them comments. That's right, I edit, I post, I read the comments, and I do reply. So if you're getting replies and things like that, 9 times out of 10 it's from me, okay? Michaela does get in these comments, and she likes and she does reply to comments as well. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm nervous as fuck, and I'm kind of beating around the bush a little bit. I'm gonna try to get right into this, okay? I am originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I have now been living here in Phoenix since 2013. Woosa. All right, y'all, I'm gonna try and be calm, and I take my glasses off because I can't see, and it just helps me to feel like if I can't see you, then you can't see me. But we all know that's not reality. Let's spill this tea. I came to Phoenix in September of 2013. When I came here, Phoenix actually was not my original choice. Yeah, I am 1,800 miles away from home. And it gets hard. It gets really, really, really hard sometimes to be here because you get lonely. Like, people can be so rude here, and I am like a Southern belle. So my original choice was actually Georgia. But anyway, at the time when I moved here, I was in a relationship with this chick. She was 12 years older than me. Her family was here. I was ready for a change. So we get all packed up and everything. We pack up the house, put most of our stuff in storage. When we moved here, we didn't bring anything but the big screens, because I'm like, I'm not putting that in storage. Loaded up the truck and we moved to AZ. The main reason we moved to AZ was because at least her family was already here. So after I made this decision, I waited a while before I even told my family, because I'm like, fuck it, I'm ready to go. I'm sick of Indiana. I had already been trying to leave Indiana for at least 3-4 years now. At least 3 or 4 years I have been trying to. But I was afraid, I'm not even gonna lie. So she just seemed like an ideal person to make this move with, to make this transition. And at that time, like, I thought that this is it, this is the one, this is what's up, you know. That wasn't what was up, but anyway. So in September, that was our set move date, okay? I had already had job interviews lined up and everything. Her job was to find somewhere for us to stay so that I could work a little bit and do whatever, and we could get a place. My job was to work and have the money for us to move. We had over 3 stacks when we got on the road. I worked and just saved up what I could, and we put the stuff in storage. We packed up her car, we packed up my truck, and we got a little trailer from the U-Haul, which cost like $500, and she paid for that. You guys, I was like so scared, thrilled, and excited all at the same time. Like the day before we supposed to leave, like my mom, I went to see my mom, and you know, she didn't cry or seem upset or seem like it bothered her, so I thought she was fine with it. Like, you're not gonna miss me, I'm good. Little FYI, parents don't show their children their true emotions. Remember that. It was like really emotional, like when we left. And I had never been away from my family and never moved away from my family. It's always been like my mom and my sisters and my family, like we're close-knit. Like our family, as dysfunctional as the fuck as it is, we're really close in our own way. And you guys, that was the longest drive in fucking America. 1,800 miles. It took us like 3 days and 2 nights to get here. Like, that drive ain't no pump. Like, holy crap. We get here, and at the first stop, we go to one of her friend's house, and the friend's house who we're at, she's she told me this chick knew about me and my children and her, and we were coming to stay with her temporarily for a couple months. Y'all, let me tell y'all, when we showed up at this lady door, she looked beside herself. Excuse me, so-and-so, you didn't tell me all y'all was coming. So y'all, can y'all imagine how the hell I felt at that time? Like, what you mean you didn't? So basically, we a family of 5 that just showed up at this woman's door, and she didn't have no clue about me. Chick had not told anybody that she was bringing me and my kids. Y'all, I'm too far from home to be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, I'll go home. You can't be like that when you move 1,800 miles away from home, away from anybody you know, away from anybody that gives a damn about you. 1,800 miles, that's not a turnaround trip. Finally, I guess the chick tells her that we can't stay there. We end up going to her mom's house. Her mom looked like, okay, who is this and who were they? Y'all, this lady had not told anybody about me or my kids, or that we were coming to Phoenix with her. Can y'all imagine how I felt? Like, you didn't tell anybody about us? Like, you didn't mention it? Like, nothing? You just showing up on people's doorsteps with your bitch and her kids. So here comes night, and I'm like, so what are we supposed to do? And so her mom's got this look like, okay, what are y'all doing? Where y'all going? And y'all, I don't have a clue what we finna do, what's finna go down, where we supposed to stay. Nothing, because that was her job. I did my job. I worked, I made the money, I paid for all the gas to get here, I paid for everything. So by this time, money is getting low, because like I said, at that time I was driving a Dodge Durango. Not only am I putting gas in her car, I'm filling up my truck, which my truck is burning more gas because we're pulling. Get here, nobody knows that we are with her. I'm beside myself. She's like, well, you need to, you know, ask my mom if y'all can stay. What? I'm sorry, run it by me one more again. I need to ask your mom if we can stay here. Y'all, if I could have turned around and went home, I would have. That was my mistake. It was my bad. I should have been following up, but granted, y'all, I told y'all she's like 12 years older than me. So I'm thinking she's got her shit. She's got this. I ain't got no worries. She gonna take care of us. Completely wrong. So I'm completely embarrassed, and I'm like, ma'am, we need a place to stay. Can we stay with you? She's like, how long? How long are you gonna be here? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, these are all questions, guys, that I don't know how to ask, because this wasn't my job. And it's definitely scary to be asking her mom, which is a lady I have no idea who she is, and she don't know me from a can of paint in the store, to be like, can me and my kids stay with you? Now, I'm feeling so fucked up inside. I'm crying. I'm just beside myself. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm calling my mom. There's a 3-hour time difference, and all my mom can say at that time was, I told you to make sure that, you know, all the I told you so's, all the shit that you don't really want to hear. Well, anyway, long story short, we ended up in a shelter. At first, she wasn't supposed to go to the shelter with me because she pretty much broke up with me the moment we crossed the state line. Yes, so she said. So she was like, I said, so what are we doing? And she was like, I don't know, we're working on it. Granted, when she says this shit, we're in New Mexico. So I'm like, you didn't know that before we left Indiana? You didn't know that then? I'm trying to tell y'all, I ended up sleeping in my truck for like a week, me and my kids. Yeah, her and her son ended up coming. I don't know if it was just pretty much out of, I feel bad, or maybe she just didn't want to have to stay with her mother. And at that time, you know, she was like, you gotta be quiet, my mom sleeps this time of day. My kids at that time were like 17 and 11. I was like, I at least need to get my kids out of here so they can at least go to school. Y'all, when I tell y'all, shit was so fucking bad when we first moved here. Like, I regretted it. Like, I was depressed. I was fucked up for like the first year we was here. Like, from having to figure shit out, we got the kids, I got my kids, not we, I. got my kids enrolled into the school system over there, got them into the McKinney Veto Act, and I let this lady know, I'm telling you, it was nothing but the grace of God. Things worked out because the McKinney Veto person actually lived next door to her mother. In my truck during the day just to find something to do, you know, while my kids are at school, and then I'm trying to work. Y'all, it was so fucking bad. So we ended up in a shelter for like 4 months. At first, her and her son wasn't gonna move. We had like this big fight. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. You know, I don't wanna be here. You stay with your mom and I'll do what the fuck I gotta do. So like I said, y'all know I'm jumping around because I'm not trying to be crying this whole story. I didn't want it that way. I was receiving a lot more help because my girls were minors and was older. My kids were minors. So there was a lot more help available for me because the girls were minors at the time. And so one day while we are out, you know, and we're having a good day, I'm like, oh my God, you know, happy anniversary. As a matter of fact, it was around anniversary time. That's October, okay? So in October, we had been together for like a year, you know? And I'm like, I was telling her at that time, I want to go back to school. I want to go ahead and get my RN. And she was like, and you expect me to support you? I'm like, yeah, like, you know, be there for me. I work part-time and go to school full-time, and then you work, you know, and we'll do it that way. Y'all, not this time, we're in a shelter together. Like, we're in a shelter. So on the day when I'm telling her like, happy anniversary, blah, 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 he was like, and I told y'all, I asked her, would she support me or whatever while I go to school? So she was like, we just barely made it a year. And you think we gonna make it another one? And I was like, wow, it's October. We just got here in September. Okay? And she was like, I don't really see you as my forever. Y'all, I tell you, when I tell you my fucking heart sunk, like, first of all, I have my own company. I am a massage therapist as well. I had Touched by a Rainbow at that time. I had massage clients. I was an entertainer. And I worked for myself at that time. I had my own private patients. I was working for myself. So yes, call me dumb, I know. I gave all of that up to move here. And you gonna tell me a month later, I'm not your forever? Y'all, I lost it kind of right then and there. And I'm like, so why the fuck are you with me? And basically she was with me because she was able to get the help. She was able to get the help because she was with me. The shelter that we got into was because of me. Because they was gonna send her to Watkins, which is just not where you wanna go as a female and with female children. I heard, because that's the kind of shelter I think where it's just all these beds in one room. You pretty much gotta sleep on your shit to make sure that somebody, like, it had been rumors of rape and stuff going on over there, so I for sure wasn't going. And it didn't seem like a safe place really for her and her son to be. Being the stupid, dummy, big ass stupid heart that I have, she was like, please, let's just do this together, you know, and then when we get out of there, you know, I'm sure us being there make us closer together. Mind you, she had been cheating on me the whole time and I had no clue. But that's another story. That's another story. I wanted to go home so bad, but I had spent all of my money. I had bought all the food, I had bought all the gas, I had paid for everything, only for this chick to tell me a month later that you're not my forever. I can't see myself wanting to support you. I can't see myself wanting to do all of that. But I'm just feeling like, so you didn't see all that shit before we left Indiana? You didn't see none of that before we left. All of this just happened just now while we were here. You didn't see none of that shit while we were there. Like, y'all, I was in a shelter for 4 fucking months. Only for me to find out that one of the counselors there had told me, and this person wasn't supposed to, but he came out and told me, like, I can't not tell you this because you are so sweet and you're so genuine and I just love you, but she's plotting to leave you here, and she's telling me to do all of their stuff separately. We're being told not to do any of your things together. When I tell y'all, she was literally fucking me with no Vaseline, and I had no clue. Y'all, I was so fucked up in the head when he told me that. And then for one day for me to, you know what they say, if you go looking for something, you gon' find it. So needless to say, I opened up her phone. I found out she was cheating on me. That's what I found out, that she was cheating on me. She had told this chick that I was a fucking situation. For you to basically be the fucking trying to leave me high and fucking dry. Y'all, I didn't know what to do with myself. So my first year, I hated it here. Actually, almost the first 2 years. I hated it. I hated it so fucking bad. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated I was far from my family. I hated I had gave up my businesses. I had gave up my friends. I had gave up everything I fucking knew. And I hated it. And I regretted it. And I really can't blame anybody but my own self. It was my fault, you know, for not taking my time. It was so my fault. But anyway, man, I worked my ass off. I got on at Banner Hospital out in Sun City. I was also doing private duty for MGA. When I tell y'all I was working, I was fucking working. Where when I did find a house that I wanted through a company, when I tell y'all God was blessing, I had already worked my ass off. I was working days and evenings. I was pulling doubles. Y'all, before I knew it, I had worked a whole month straight with no day off. And that's how I got into my house. And it was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe the shit that I had got myself into. I thought this woman was the cream of the crop. I thought she was the cat's meat out. And I found out that I had just hooked up with an old school fucking player. Now, almost 6 years later, I'm still here, but I'm fine now. I still get really homesick from time to time, but I'm good. Like, and now I got y'all, and I'm doing much better. I'm at a happier place now in life, and I still get really homesick, but anyway, I done took up enough of y'all's time. If y'all want more story times, let me know in the comments, you guys. That's my story on how I ended up here in this fucking state of Arizona. So without further ado, I am going to take this moment and give you guys your post notification shout out. What it do now? Post notification shout out. And let everybody know who's new to the Owens tribe, y'all. Let's get this post notification in the way. And the first one I want to shout out is Ms. Juan Austin. Girl, you is, I love you. You are forever in our comments. As a matter of fact, you just recently, I can't even make it focus. There it is. Ms. Juan, I want to thank you for commenting done. I want to thank you for being a loyal tribe member. Like, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate every video that you guys are in, and I thank you so much for being a loyal tribe member. I also want to take this time to shout out Miss Ebony Haynes. Thank you, Ebony, for commenting done. Thank you for being a loyal tribe member. Thank you so much. And I want to shout out one more person this time, and it's my baby supporter, Jemiah Douglas, and she calls me Mama Nikki, and I love you, baby. I hope you're having a great day, and I know summer break is on and popping now, right? So enjoy your summer, you guys. I hope you really did enjoy this story time. Please make sure you like, comment, and share our videos, and subscribe, and all of that. Make sure you get all that in there, okay? Again, I am Nikki the STEM, and thank y'all for watching my story time on how I ended up here in Arizona. Thanks for watching. I've been Nikki the STEM. Y'all been all that, and I'm out this motherfucker. Bye.
Later. Later.